Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I think it's going to be an incredible season that's laying ahead of us. This is Logistical Nightmare and SAGTL, which is the South African Gran Turismo League. And yes, gents, it's going to start kicking off. I know it was a long break over December holidays, and I think that it will be an epic showdown. Every week we will tweak a few new things, trying a few new things. Some might work, some might not. But yes, everything's perfect. My name is Diamori Dino. Most of you know me, and yeah, let's get this show on the road. I see a lot of people are already tuning in. I would just like to ask you guys, as soon as you hear video, audio, any disruptions, kindly let me know, as I'm trying a new system. Okay, perfect. So first of all, let's get this started. We are about to head into qualifying in about 2 minutes. So I just quickly want to say thank you to our main title sponsor, which is the Gran Turismo 7 game. They are actually sponsoring this for us, the GT7 game, so that should be brilliant, and I really can't wait. So quickly have a look at their little video, and then we'll be heading to the track. Right boys, so this is it, everybody's on track. We will quickly go through our qualifying. While we're doing the qualifying, I think it will be awesome to know that you guys are going to see the driver profiles that we created. And it is only South African people that are Southern African. If they are staying out of the country, then as long as they are South African born citizens or passport holders, they are competing in the South African Gran Turismo League. It is a new concept by LNR Logistical Nightmare Racing. And we'll definitely get the show on the road. So, gents, just mind I'm also hosting this. So we will definitely be able to go through everything here. And tell the gents that qualifying is on. This is usually where the nerves kick in. It's going to grip low to reset the track. Qualifying will be 10 minutes. I'll say quali on 10 minutes. Do not leave track until informed. Also, do not leave track until informed after 10 minutes, and then also what you could say is do not cross line after 10-minute mark. Okay, so those are the pressure on for the goal pool. Usually the thing that's in is the people who like to burn fuel. It's a little bit of a hack that you have on the game to burn fuel to make your car lighter. And that usually is the case. I just want to see if there is somebody stuck in the pits. It is Dan the Man. He has not gone out of the pits yet, so we will see what happens here. Okay guys, so basically what will happen now is the people will be jumping onto the track to do their qualifying for 10 laps. There are some big names missing here, but however, all of these guys are up-and-comers, underdogs. Some of the previous OGs have decided to be less racing on Sundays, myself included. 2-3 other senior DMRE drivers, 1-2 of the KBR guys also not promoting, but Vashvadrefus and Richard, the 2 number 1 guys for KBR. It's going to be cool to see these guys be the up-and-comers. Then we also have Zivan, as well as Dandaman, also 2 of the underdogs that are going to start putting in the time now, and I think that the competition in this pool is going to be actually quite stiff. So, okay, without further ado, let's quickly get through the drivers and introduce them accordingly. Okay, so as you can see, we've got Vashvadrefus. Let me just jump to him. Vashvadrefus, as you can see, is Ruben Forster, KBR Vashvadrefus. He was born in 1996, still a youngster. He's not as fast, not as fast as a youngster, he's brilliant actually. So place of birth is Pretoria, current town and province Pretoria. His occupation is a sales rep. He likes to run, cycle and do adventuring. I know he's in mountain climbing and hiking. Very into the fitness zone. Marital family status, other than my wheel, he's got none. His first encounter with sim racing was GD Sport GTSSA. He's racing competitively since January last year. He was on the PS4 controller. He's recently moved to the PS4 T300. Sim racing history, KBR is his first team and he's always stuck with him. Sim racing achievements today, none other than getting a pole position here and there. He is lying at the moment because he has definitely increased in pace in the last few months. Then his sim racing aspirations, he wants to win an LNR season and win a GTSSA season. He's going to be very close with the LNR season this season as he is one of the favorites. Sim racing mentor KBR boys sometimes need. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. It's always nice to hear that you're standing in the community is noticed. We've raced a lot. Our teams are very good friends, and yeah, it's always great racing with you, buddy. Perfect, guys. So then what we have is the following person is, let's do Damien Biss. If you run to Damien Biss, in fact, let me just center his. Alright, apologies for that. As you can see, Damien Bischoff, born in 1985, he's a very clean driver, not consistent enough according to him. He's from Springs, Randburg, marketing manager, sim racing, he's got RC racing, he's in a relationship. His first encounter with sim racing was 1998 with Gran Turismo 1. 2020-05 controller, PS4, he started Simric and he played casually as a youngster. He's joining DMR, regular pool 1 entries. And then also he wants to get faster, and his sim racing mentor is Mike Feast, DMRE Nitro Merlin. That is great, so we'll quickly jump to the next person, which will be KBR Vincent. Also just need to shift him to the right quickly. KBR Vincent's a youngster from Benoni. Quickly jump to him. He is a scholar in sim racing, guitar, cricket, hockey, single, 2022. He started playing first this month, apparently. PS4 with controller, Logitech G29 currently. No history, no achievements, yet to be one of the best in the country. Will be well on his way, and then KBR Regions is his mentor. Next, we will quickly have KBR Wolfie. Again, also didn't shift him to the right. I'll quickly sort that out. KBR Wolfie, Eshe Wolfie, also one of the event organizers. Let's jump to him. He's an operations manager from Zanin. He likes to hunt, fish and golf. PS4 with controller, plays it with the G29. He's raced with KBR only, pool 1 podium results on LNR. He's actually achieved those to compete in pro pools, and he's sim racing mentor DMRE did. Well, thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate that, man. Seems like it's paying off all the hard work I did last year. Okay, great stuff. And then we've got KBR G-Man. Just going to shift him to the right. Don't know why I didn't set it up correctly. So G-Man will be down here. As you can have a look at G-Man. What's we done? He's from Springs, Joburg, self-employed, likes to fish, single. When he got a PS4 was when he started, 2018, he's a controller, he's got a T300 currently, and he wants to be fast. It's the Ghost. Ghost we've got from Somerset West. He's Justin Johnson, born in 1980. He's an electrical technician, likes to fish, he's single dad. Only KBR, he's got a PS5 with a Fanatec podium at the moment, definitely invested in that. He just wants to enjoy sim racing against the top guys out there, and his sim racing mentor is KBR G-Man. That's beautiful stuff, gents. Let's go to Vitriolic Driz, a new guy in the pool. So guys, I'm just trying to run this through as fast as possible. Here we've got Vitriolic Jizz, not Jizz, please discard that. Vitriolic Driz, he's from Banani Technology Lead, mountain biking, his PC with a keyboard, he's got a PC PS4 Thrustmaster T500 rather. So basically GTAS, he used to be with them, winner GT5 Championship Edition, GT Academy SA Top 25. Interesting, this is quite an OG gentleman rides here. He wants to stay competitive. His sim racing mentor is David Peetham and ZSL. David Peetham used to be, well, was my sim racing mentor as well. Definitely one of the best that has ever raced the game. Okay, perfect. If I've missed someone, let's quickly go through to High Carbon ZA. And we can jump to him quickly. We've got about a minute and a half left. High Carbon's from KwaZulu-Natal, born in 1981, Charles Schnur, likes gym, mountain bike and golf, GT Sports in 2018, he started, he's currently on a PS4 controller, his current setup is on a PS5 G29, sim racing initially is solo, achievements none, he wants to get fast and consistent or can get gold. Brilliant, I think we have just Zivan left, quickly jump to Zivan here. Currently in Q5, if you can see this, KBR and BGR boys are pushing through. Dimari Zivan, he's born in 2000, still a millennial, Zivan Nadalshkovic. Randburg Pretoria likes his students, he currently actually bought himself a go-kart. His PS4 with controller, currently he's got a T150 with a Corsa racing rig. KBR was his first team that introduced him to sim racing. And his sim racing mentor is Dimari Dino. Thanks a lot, brother. This is also a youngster to watch. Then we will quickly go to Dan the Man. I'm not sure what's happening with Dan. Oh, he hasn't passed Sector 1 yet, that is why he's down here. Let's quickly get Dan the Man open here. Here we go, he's Daniel Popelka, born in 2002. He's a student, he currently stays in Germany, but born in South Africa, born and raised. His sim racing mentor is Dimari Dino. Again, thanks a lot, buddy. I truly appreciate it. He wants to be the top 2% in driver rating, get first place in Constructors Championship this season. That's brilliant. Started 3 years ago, and yeah, this looks like it's going pretty well. Okay, looks like qualifying is over. I'll quickly just go to D-Man GT, which is the last one. This is Daniel Blom, 1989, Gauteng, Johannesburg South. I am quickly just going to go to live timing. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Okay, and that is the timing. Everybody pause Sector 1. And let's get this done. Okay, tell them to go past the tires. Also, yeah, it's Sim Racing T300 RS GT, Blugo Racing. Achievement state, he's got the overtake of the season in the Urban Invitational. I did see that it was an Interlagos, double overtakes after turn 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brilliant combo that he did there, or moves on the guys, which was great. Perfect. And then his Sim Racing mentors, Basic, Ollie, Digit Gaming, Super GT, Mr. MCA. All of those guys are big streamers, and one of them is actually a top split driver. I've raced against Digit Gaming quite a few times. Definitely also one of the best in the world. Alright, perfect. So guys can go and change tires. Just telling them to go change tires and pass Sector 1. Drivers past Sector 1. Alright boys, that is brilliant. Yeah, so it's D-Man, also one up and coming, very hungry driver. And if I miss somebody, please let me know. Oh, we've got M Klopper, do a quick one here. Marshall Klopper 1987, DMR Academy, now DMR. Okay, so guys are just exiting the pits quickly, just waiting for Dan. He's in 2022. Yes, he was in the DMR Academy. He won our test for the quarterly season. He joined our team. He's married with children, and no, he's married with a wife. They've got children together, so no, gents, please. He's not married with children. Long walks on the beach and reading the Financial Times. Oh my God, please shoot me now. Merchants, we have to pick up your profile, brother. Okay, and then being the main O when it comes to Gran Turismo. That is stealing DQPs, and then his Simracing mentors Wolfman Willie was the head coach of the academy, so that's quite brilliantly done. Just waiting for Dan to pass the line, and then we will jump to it, boys. I think it's going to be quite interesting. Let me know if I missed anybody. Richard from KBR. Let's get the race started. I'll pop through that in a little bit. Okay, let's get the race on the road, boys. Okay, it's gonna be showtime. Okay, there are no 80s, no auto drives. It's going to be awesome. Let's have a look at the boys and then go. The race is a go, 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 go. Currently we've got KBR Fast Waterfist, followed by Vincent, followed by Danderman, Wolfie, D-Man GT, KBR Richard, Timur Zivan is currently lagging significant amount. That might put off a lot of people. We've got Vitriolic Disc, and then we've got DMR M Klopper, the Academy driver, now in the pool. Gold. Vincent, Danderman, looks like they've broken the slipstream to KBR, Wolfie and B-Man, followed by Richard. KBR goes, Damien Best, Icorbins, Flugvark. Zivan is at the back, not sure what happened there. Yeah, he's in the 12th place. He's currently making a massive thing. I just hope the other drivers are not too affected by that, but let's hope something can be done. Okay. Vincent's making a move on the inside of KBR Fast Waterfist. Looks like he's going to be pulling it off. Let's go to KBR Fast Waterfist on the cockpit view. There's no cockpit view, unfortunately. So we'll stick in this view. Danderman right on his tail. These three seem to be pulling a gap. Wolfie's also on the soft, so it's not a tire difference. As you can see, those three there in front are pulling quite a gap. Here we've got KBR Richard making a move on the inside on D-Man GT. Dimori Zivan coming on the inside. Decides not to. Ooh, he might make a double move on D-Man. Stuck a little bit wide to the left. Let's see what happens here. D-Man might just stick his nose in. Keep it on the inside. This is what you want to see, boys. Great, great, great competitive side-by-side racing. That was amazing. Looks like there's something happening in front. Vincent Farshwater first. They are not backing down. Let's see. Let's see if they want to, or if they're going to be destroying their tires or not. This is very tight racing, gentlemen. This is what we came to see. This is great stuff. This is absolutely brilliant stuff. Top 3 is battling hard for it. Fast Waterfist and Vincent. Vincent the youngster that's pushing through. I do not want to buy away from this. I know there's strategies for the 19 laps. There are 2-stop strategies as well as 1-stopper strategies, and we might see a few gentlemen change it up. Danderman deciding to rather keep the gap to P4, be nice and conservative with his tires, not pushing too hard. Wolfie seems to have broken the gap to D-Man GT, now 1.7 behind. Zivan currently in P6 with a Richard right on him. Seems like Ghost and Richard, 2 competitors as well, one from Wolfie's team, one from Fast Waterfist's team. Short shifting Ghost wants to look at the fuel. G-Man shortly behind as well. G-Man with the fastest lap at a 206.3. They are definitely keeping it conservative. I know they can do 205s. Flugfork also shortly behind, so this train is forming very nicely. It looks like the gentlemen do not want to push too hard in the beginning. You can see our Carbons, Vitriolic. Then we've got Damien Biss. Everybody seems to be on softs. Damien Biss and Klopper both seem to be on hards. That's why they are falling behind quite a bit, but they are starting on their slower compound tires at first. Back to Damien. Ooh, there's a little strap going on here. I would like to see this view, what's going to happen here. Flatfork going for the move on the inside. This is heated. What's going to happen? Flatfork centers through on the inside, right next to his partner G-Man. Looks like the move has been pulled off. Ooh, Zivan unfortunately went to 10th position. Really not sure what happened there from P5. Both him and D-Man, something must have happened. Something must have happened. I am not too sure what happened to these 2 gents. I wonder if they got into a scrap. We'll definitely want to see what happened there at the end. Ooh, a little bit of a tail spin there by Flugfork, going a little bit in hots. Zivan's got a small penalty to build off. Really not sure what happened there. It's going to be interesting to see. Vitriolic's managing to keep up. The old school driver. He's been playing this game for years. Damien and Marchand keeping close. Then we've got Vincent, Fudge Waterfist, Danderman, all in their comfortable train. Wolfie has broken a gap to reach about 1.8, which is outside the slipstream. The slipstream, as you know, is at 0.750, 3/4 of a second, which will put you in the slipstream range. Looks like Fudge Waterfist is making a move on the inside of this corner, going to the outside of the following. Is he going to stick it on the outside? An absolutely beautiful move. Danderman, this is where you should push Fudge Waterfist. Go in behind him and pass Vincent. Always pass with the car that's on the inside, always push them through. Ooh, a little bit of a contact from Danderman. At least not too much to let him lose the slipstream. That might that put Wolfie in contention back into the slipstream by them battling. Interesting stuff. Wolfie has kept himself clean, consistent. Managed to get back into the top 3 podium spots, slipstream. This definitely is hard and tough racing, RBS performance. Redham, let's go Zivan. going to be amazing racing. I think it's going to be amazing racing. Voswatervis is looking to break a gap. Let's have a look at the fuel situation. Vincent and Dan on the same. Voswatervis has saved a lot more fuel than Dan and Vincent. Wolfie and Voswatervis seems to be equal. They've got about 3, 4, 5% more. Then we've got Richard who's got about 3% more than them as well. Goes slightly low on fuel. G-Man nice on his fuel. Flakvark as well. Zivan used a little bit more fuel, as well as Vitriolic. We've got D-Man also great on his fuel currently. iCarbon's brilliant on his fuel. Damien and the rest also perfectly fine. So yes, Voswatervis has made a gap. He saw his opportunity. Dan the man exactly at this spot in front here. If he just stuck his nose behind Voswatervis, went on the inside, he would have been able to stick with Voswatervis. However, he made the wrong decision, and that has now cost him the slipstream, and it seems that Voswatervis might pull away from this a little bit. Ooh, he clipped the grass on the outside. This might have thrown off Dan the man a little bit. But nonetheless, it seems like he might be able to pull the gap from 0.750. Vincent doesn't recover now. Then Vincent might lose the slipstream. We will see what happens all on the next two corners. Ooh, he's coming in hot. Let's have a look at the tyre wear. Voswatervis's tyre wear is much better. And then the man as well. Wolfie's tyre wear is also significantly better. Richard slightly worse. Ghost has good tyre wear. G-Man a little bit worse for wear. Zivan good tyre wear. And all the other gents as well seem to have good tyre wear. So Voswatervis is now extending that lead. Danneman is almost out of the slipstream range of KBR Vincent. You might see some one-stopper, two-stopper variations here. All depend on how they are consuming their fuel and what type of race will be. I know there's about a 5-6 second difference between the two, depending on where you started, what's happening on track. Both are winning combinations. Okay, Wolfie seems to be able to make a move on Vincent here. Is he going to? Slight contact on the back. There looks like to be a little bit of lag. Dan the man is currently out of the slipstream. Voswatervis is starting to pull a gap on Dan. Dan is pulling away from Vincent. Now Dan is realizing, yes, he should have stuck with Voswatervis on the other side. They could have both been about 2.5 seconds ahead, and it would have been a battle for P1 and 2. KBR currently dominating the top 8. It'll be very interesting to see this. Okay, let's get to the action here, I think, with Vincent and Wolfie. We can leave it here for a bit. Okay, looks like Wolfie is sitting behind Vincent. So if you feel conservative, you just needs to know that Richard is falling in behind him. Goes shortly behind him, 2.7s to G-Man, only a 10th to Flakvark, both teammates working well together. Zivan 3/10s and then Vitriolic Driz 3/10s and G-Man 0.6. G-Man might be out of the slipstream range here if he does not put himself together in the next few seconds. Then we've got iCarbons, Mr. Scholl himself, slightly behind with a lovely livery. Then we've got DMR Damien Biz and M. Klopper seems to be starting with the hards and will be pushing for the one-stopper strategy. Okay, this is where the action is. Zivan passing on the inside and then on the outside. This is going to be a big twist. We'll see what happens. He's there being sandwiched by G-Man and Flakvark. Great races. And Zivan was also in KBR team prior to joining DMR, so no love lost there. ton of respect between everybody. Let's see if Zivan will be taking G-Man on the inside. G-Man's defending tightly. Zivan's cutting. He should get a penalty. Zivan should be getting a penalty. There we go. He's got a 1.5. And he's going to have to burn it before his next pit stop. He's on the outside. Are they pushing on the inside? They are not. Okay, this is where the action is right now, gents. Let's have a look to the front runners to see what is happening in front. Okay, so the gap to Varswater First from Daneman seems to be only ranging between 2 and 2.4 seconds. So they are having similar pace to a 69, to a 69, to a 69, to a 60 the previous lap from Varswater First. So they are settling down quite nicely. Varswater's got slightly better tyres and fuel. Dan is using a significant amount more fuel currently, and that will see him drop back by about a second and a half, maybe even 2 seconds after the pit stops. We've got Vincent at 1.1 seconds now, falling behind slightly further. Not sure what happened to Wolfie. Wolfie's no longer in Vincent's slipstream. Richard has fallen out as well. Ghost is on Richard's tail. Zivan 4 seconds behind, managed to pull himself back to P7. G-Man only 2 tenths behind him. Flugfark 6 tenths. Vitriolic 1 tenth. D-Man all the way down to 11th at the moment. Not sure what's happening here. Corbin's in 12th, solid and steady. Varswater seems to be jumping into the pits, as well as Dan the Man. Okay, Dan has got about 5-6% less fuel, and this might see him lose a position or a few seconds to the leader in front. Let's have a look to see where he gets out. So he's back on the racing softs. Varswater First is on the racing hards, which means he put in much less fuel. Looks like Varswater First might do his short stints now. He's going to do softs, hards, and then it seems that he's definitely going to go soft, hard, soft with the 2-stopper. And looks like Dan is going to be opting for the 2-stopper himself as well. However, he filled up. So he's going to be doing his soft stint now. And however his stint is going to be now will determine how his race will be. Compared to Varswater. Right now he lost about 2 seconds in the pits already to Varswater First. Okay, looks like there's some action here between Vincent, Richard and Wolfie. Richard and Wolfie definitely gained time on Vincent with their fueling. A lot less fuel to pit. For those people that don't know, it's 7 liters of fuel per second or percent. If you have 60% fuel and your competitor has 67% fuel, he will gain a second on putting in fuel, and he has to put in 7% more for the next stint, so you'll lose about 2 seconds in the pit stop. Okay, this is interesting racing. Vincent's made the move, stick on Richard. He's now eyeing Wolfie. These guys are definitely driving very hard. However, Vincent currently is in the worst position. He is on softs, which means he made a mistake. He was supposed to put on hards because he didn't fuel. Vincent's strategy is going to be completely messed up, unfortunately. Vincent's strategy is going to be completely messed up. He put on softs with the amount of fuel that you should do on the hards only. Okay, it seems that Zimmer will be going for the 1-stopper. This is going to be interesting to see if he can get himself out of trouble. Should definitely allow him to make it all perfect. Okay, we've got Fars Waterfist in second place. He's currently on his hards. He's done a 6-second gap to Vincent. This is going to be interesting racing, gentlemen. This is going to be interesting racing. Dan the man is currently battling with Damien Biss, but I'm sure Damien Biss will let him through, as they're on different compound tyres. Indeed he will. Now you will see Damien Biss maybe trying to stick onto him and gain some time in slipstream. D-Man GT is only 3/10 behind Damien Biss. D-Man GT caught up. It's going to be very interesting racing. Very, very interesting racing. High carbons, only 8/10 of D-Man GT. Both on the similar strats. So High carbons fuel was definitely good, as he gained a couple of tenths, even a bit more than a second on the D-Man, so this is going to be interesting racing. And let's see what's happening in front. Wolfie with 2.3 seconds behind Vincent. Vincent should pull a gap. Obviously he's on the racing soft tyres. However, his fuel is incredibly low, which means he was supposed to do a 7.39 or something like that. He did fuel for his 3 laps for his hard stint. Unfortunately, he only put on the softs. Everybody's pit strats and everything has started settling now. Damien Biss has just got out of his pit stop. M. Klopper has done the same, only 4 seconds behind Damien Biss. The Academy Boyke is definitely getting it through. It looks like they'll be doing a 2-stopper, or 1-stopper rather. And it'll be interesting to see. Zivan is also doing a 1-stopper, but he is 19 seconds ahead. However, he's on the racing hard tyres now as he started with the softs. Had a little bit more battles in the beginning than you wanted or would have hoped to. Unfortunately, he only jumped on about 20-30 minutes before the race started. His power has been off since Thursday, so no warm-up, no racing, no practice. And this is the best you can do with about 20 minutes worth of warm-up in 4 days. Let's have a look. D-Man GT is starting to make moves on high carbons. D-Man GT's always had raw pace. Let's have a look here. I think this is the place to be. This is the place to be. Let's have a look. As you can see at the top left, all the guys that have done their 3-lappers. Looks they'll do 7:10 or 3:9, 7:39 to complete their 19s. All of these guys should start coming out of the pits right now, and they'll have clean air for the rest of the race. D-Man unfortunately had a little bit of argy-bargy there, and he lost the slipstream of high carbons. Okay, so Fars Waterfist is coming out the pits now. Let's have a look to see at the gap. Will be to the leader 16 seconds. 16 seconds, he's in softs now. It's going to be interesting to see, but I do think Fars Waterfist will have it in the bag by about 5 to 8 seconds at the end of the race. Maybe even a little bit more. Very smooth gearing from Fars Waterfist. Definitely a top class driver. Should be making a move on the inside with Zivan. Zivan unfortunately is on his odds. So it should be... Oh, Zivan actually lifted for Vashwatervis. Definitely respect between the drivers there. Zivan knowing he's on the one-stopper. And his battle is not with Vashwatervis. Vashwatervis' battle is with Dan. And it's going to be interesting to see. But I think Vashwatervis, if he just keeps at this, he should have this with a significant lead at the end. Zivan is going to try and be as battleless or contactless as possible in order just to gain time on his one-stopper and see if he can avoid the charge from Vincent. Now Vincent unfortunately completely messed up. He did 7 softs, 3 softs, and now he's going to do about 10 hards, 9 hards. So he swapped around his tyres for his hards and his softs, throwing it into the corner quite hard there. KBR Richard, as you can see on the soft tyres, he should make easy work of Vincent. Things start catching up to Zivan as well. In the next 4 laps, I think Richard will be by Zivan. Maybe the next 2 laps, Richard will reach Zivan. Wolfie in the same lap. Ghost is going to be a tough one to see Zivan until then. D-Man and Corbins on their stoppers now. Looks like they're doing 838. 838. Let's have a look, see at the other drivers. Damien's catching up to Vitriolic. Vitriolic's going to start going defensive. This might see interesting racing. D-Man on the softs, Damien on the softs. Looks like D-Man or Damien has jumped D-Man with fuel and tyres on his one-stopper strategy. It's going to make for interesting racing. Okay, Ghost, Richard, Vincent dropping to Zivan. 3.9 seconds. Richard only with 0.5 behind Vincent, who's on hards. Richard's on softs, so Wolfie and Richard should make quick work of Vincent. The youngster, his first season online. Okay, Vashwatervis is currently flying. He's only 15 seconds behind Dan. There should be about a 10-second gap difference between the two. Depending on how much battling Dan did, which I might have missed. But these two are definitely in for a good race as well. A lot of tyre school going on here. A lot of tyre school going from G-Man. He's pushing it into the corners, which is brilliant. Zivan is currently trying to fend off that charge from Richard on the softs. And we'll see how it looks later at the stage with the tyre wear. Unfortunately, Richard missed a shift there. He's lifting for Wolfie to go through. Wolfie will now make his chase on Zivan. He's on the soft tyres. He should catch him by end of this lap, maybe in lap 14, I would rather say. It's about 2 seconds difference in lap times. That everybody is settling quite nicely. Let's have a look at this train at the back. There's a lot of close racing going on here. No one making serious moves. This is quite interesting. Let's have a look at D-Man. I believe this is where the next action will be. And this is where we need to have a look at. Gents, if you just excuse me, I will be back in about 5 minutes. Enjoy the racing here. Okay, gents, looks like I'm back. Okay, so G-Man has just slightly dropped off from Vitriolic. Vitriolic's tyres are slightly worse than D-Man's though, so D-Man should be able to catch up quite quick. And Vitriolic has got a little bit more fuel than him as well. Okay, so I thought Zivan and Wolfie would have, or Wolfie and Rich would have made their move on Zivan, which they have. Unfortunately, Zivan's start had a few incidents and stuff with D-Man. I really want to know what happened there. Maybe we'll ask them afterwards. Vincent's on racing hards, Ghost is on racing softs, 4 seconds behind. We might see Ghost pass Vincent and Zivan still. Maybe we can see Zivan put it in the bag. Varswaterfist is actually putting in flyers of times. Currently 2058, 2068, 2064. Only 14 seconds behind Dan. Fluckies is very close. These two are working incredibly well together. That's what you like to see. Purple on purple. Absolutely beautiful, synchronized, clean and effortless. That is teamwork, communication. That's what it's all about in this 2v2 LNR Team vs Team South African Gran Turismo League, the SAGTL. Okay, Dan's got a clear gap to them, so it will just be between Fissy, then Dan. I'm not too sure where third place is going to place out. It might be Wolfie. I think Wolfie might secure a podium. So we've got Zivan at 1.2, Wolfie and their tyres, and Richard's tyres a little bit worse than Wolfie. Shouldn't make a big difference. But the racing is still going on. I think the field is starting to get spread now, starting to settle in. Damien Biss seems to start making a move on iCarbons, or iCarbons made a move on Damien. D-Man is making moves. The 205.8, incredibly fast lap. D-Man's definitely putting on the pressure on Vitriolic. Ghost and Vincent seem to be clear, however there's still going to be a battle here between Ghost as well as Vincent. See if they can still catch up to Zivan. This is going to make an interesting season. This is brilliantly done. I think this is going to be an amazing season. Little pods of racing here. It's a massively wide track, a long track. So on more technical and tighter tracks, you'd see a lot more close racing. D-Man GT seems that he's going to be putting on the moves now. Let's have a look. Let's see if he can repeat the good clean overtakes that he did, getting him the overtake of the season at Interlagos. I think he might be pressing up. Vitriolic going defensive. Does his move on the inside. Goes back. Let's see if he went back too early. Is D-Man going to push his nose through? I I don't think... No, oh, a slight tap on the rear from D-Man. This is allowing iCarbons to catch up. This is the BMW VGT concept car, yes. Race 1 is a one-make race. It's races 1 and then a GR4, GR3, then again 3 phases, 9 races, 3, 3, 3. So it's always special GR4, GR3, special GR4, GR3, special GR4, and then GR3. So that is the format. It's going to be brilliant. Okay, D-Man seems to be getting pressure from Carbons. 3 drivers battling out for 10th place. This is going to be amazing. Ghost is starting to catch up on Zivan. This is going to be interesting to see. Ghost is starting to catch up to Zivan. Zivan might lose out on his P7 spots, which means they will place 3rd, which would be actually perfect arrangement. P1, 2 and 3, their drivers, their second drivers in the same order will be P5, 6 and 7. So it'll be working out perfectly, and that's the order it'll be in the team standings afterwards as well. Okay, Vlakvark and G-Man's in the pits with Dan the Man. Flashwater should pass now quite easily, and then we'll see D-Man coming out. We're losing the spots to Wolfie. About 3 seconds, 1.5, 2 seconds behind Dan. Dan is on his racing hards. Wolfie is 2 seconds behind. I think the battle is going to be for P2. I think Wolfie might even push for P2, yeah, as well as Richard. This is going to be interesting racing. Zivan is in P5 with Ghost and Flak following by shortly. They definitely need the points for this. Zivan needs these to stay here. He needs the points. Ghost is only a second behind Zivan. Ghost is only a second behind Zivan now. This is going to make for interesting racing. Let's see what's happening with Flakfark. G-Man, they've lost their spots. They have been doing brilliant racing. They have actually split up. Looks like D-Man, D-Man GT and iCarbons are still going neck to neck. Oh, D-Man's on the inside. This we need to see. iCarbons has done both. Oh no, it is D-Man, apologies. It is D-Man ahead. Let's see if they'll make the move back on the inside again now. They won. D-Man and Carbons have both taken vitriolic. This is exciting racing, gents. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. Okay, looks like D-Man has secured the ball. Unfortunately, iCarbons has hit the ball. He has hit the wall. Let's see if Great Vitriolic's now past him again. Vitriolic is outside of slipstream. Looks like D-Man has broken the slipstream and he can push forward. Let's have a look what's going on with Zivan. Ghost is only 0.5 behind him. This seems that it might be inevitable, and Ghost will definitely pass him. However, will G-Man, with another 2 seconds behind Ghost, also be able to catch up to Zivan on the hard tires while being on the soft? Let's see. Let us see this. This might make interesting racing. Let's have a look. Ghost making a move on the inside, a little bit of rubbing this racing. No love lost between these two gents, but I think this is where the fight is currently. Not too sure how close Wolfie is to Dan the Man. I will quickly jump there. Hopefully not miss something. Oh, only 2.5 seconds. Dan the Man seems to secure that. But let's see, this is where the fight is. This is where the battle lies. 4P6, 4P6. Ghost going for an inside move from quite a while back. quite a while back. Apologies, quite a distance. I think he just pushes his nose there to rattle Zivan. These boys are having fun. They are definitely having a go at it. This is great stuff. This is great stuff. Let's see if he's going to make a move on the inside. Zivan will keep the inside line. Ghost will do it. Cut back. Beautiful cut back down there. This should be the move that secures the spots. This should be the move that secures the spot. Let's see what Zivan can do. Can he retaliate? I don't think he will. He's got 1 or 2 or 3 corners to stick it. If he doesn't do it, then the soft tires will prevail, even though they are damaged. He's definitely going to be pushing for it. Ghost is trying to avoid the slipstream. Oh, that should have cost him. That's going to cost him the slipstream. And I think Ghost has secured P5. Brilliant racing. Brilliant, brilliant racing. Let's jump to the front. Wolf is only 1.9 by, as I said, fast for the fist with a 10-second gap. Wolfie 1.9 seconds behind Dan the Man. Should be an interesting race. Richard securing, so you've got fast for Team 1 with his partner Richard. Got Wolfie with Ghost. Then you have Dan the Man with Zivan. These top 3 teams are going to have an all-out warfare during this season of 9 rounds. Okay. Any other movers and shakers going on? Still going on between iCarbons and Vitriolic Drizzt. This is going to be interesting to see, gents. Let's quickly have a look. Let's see it from Carbon's view. Mr. Scholschnu himself. Vitriolic defending the inside line. Carbon's paused for a brief moment. Oh, nice little wheel spin from both of them. This is brilliant racing. Ooh, Vitriolic might go for the cutback. Carbon's is experienced. He knows he will go for the cutback. He just stepped off a little bit to slow down to hug the inside. He can't come back on the inside line. That is brilliant. Brilliant racing. It's not over yet. It is not over yet. Vitriolic will make a move on the inside. Carbons, yeah, he knows he can't move inside again. He's already made his move. Ooh, this is close racing, gents. This is close racing. Let's quickly have a look. As you can see, Farshwater has just crossed the line, 8 seconds ahead. Makes a little spinny for victory. Danderman at P2. Wolfie coming over P3. Richard coming over P4. Ghost, G-Man, Flockfark, and then Vincent. D-Man GT almost caught up to Vincent as well for a P8. What a comeback drive. Then we've got Vitriolic and Carbons. Oh, I think Vitriolic or Carbons ran out of fuel just before the line. That is a horrible way to go. Damien shortly in P12, 13th, and then you've got Zivan out of fuel as well in 14th place. You are kidding me right now. This is unfortunate events. This is unfortunate events, boys and girls. There we go. There's the screen results. There's the race. What just happened? 3 guys run out of fuel before the end of the race. That is something amazing. Okay, boys, that was great. Let me just save this replay. That was amazing. Let's get the race results here. As you can see, KBR Farshwatervis is on there. Alright guys, as you can see, let's quickly run it through. We've got Farshwatervis, let's call it 10 seconds ahead of Dan. Oh, looks like Wolfie. Oh, no. Sorry, 2 seconds behind. Ahead of Wolfie. Also, Richard goes. G-Man, Flockfork, Vincent, BGR, D-Man, GT. Great comeback drive from him. Vitriolic, Carbons, DMR. Zivan runs out of fuel at the last lap. Unfortunate. I think it's going to be an amazing race. So let's quickly take a screenshot of this. And in the last 4 as well, screenshot for the evidence and for the results pages. Brilliant racing, boys. Absolutely beautiful racing. I think that was great stuff. So there's your race results. As you can see, everybody, I think that's great. So just again, guys, we've got a GD7 game up for grabs that Zappa will be giving. Zappa is going to be the sponsor for this. And yes, this is the GD7 game that they'll be giving to one lucky winner across the league. I believe it's the top 10 guys will have a raffle draw on this. And that will be the person that gets the Gran Turismo 7 game. And if you don't know how Gran Turismo 7 is looking like, this is what it's all about, boys.
PlayStation.
Right, guys, thanks a million for that. That was beautiful racing from everybody. Please tune in again next week, and then also make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks a million, boys. Have yourself a good one. Ciao, ciao. This is DMRE Dino signing out.